Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Where we at? You know? Yeah, brother. That's real, that's
Grown
real.
Man Podcast, y'all.
Come on, let's give it.
Grown Man Podcast. We the realest show. Grown Man Podcast. When you need to know. Grown Man Podcast. We the realest show. Grown Man Podcast. When you need to know. You know what it is. It's the Grown Man Podcast. Protect Our Head Ministries and Almond Raw Productions presents Grown Men Podcast. And I'm your host, Another Chance, with my co-host in the building, MJB, the God of Shaw, and my brother Free Cypher Allah. On this platform, we're going to politic about life's current events, family, real men, and knowledge, baby. So get ready, because in this hour is where we give you the tools to succeed for tomorrow. Grown Man Podcast. Let's go. Grown Men Podcast. We the realest show. Grown Men Podcast. When you need to know. Grown Men Podcast. We the realest show. Grown Men Podcast.
Welcome. You're now tuned in to Grown Men Podcast, and I'm your host, your boy, Another Chance. You're now tuned in with MJB, the God and Shaw. I also got to my side, Free Cypher Allah with Grown Men Podcast, and I'm your boy, Another Chance. Free Cypher Allah with Gangster Rick, out of the Gangster's Corner. What's going on, G Rick? Yes.
What's up?
How you feeling, buddy? You alright? Alright? We also got in the building.
Yes, you going in and out, bro.
What's going on with you? We also got
I just chill.
You alright?
I just chill.
To the
The building.
To the Young is my nephew. He's a local artist. He decided to give us a little bit of time, so we appreciate that tonight. We're gonna be going over the normal, man. That's all.
Never no issue for the fam.
That's all.
Never no issue for the fam.
All right. Free Cypher, you with us?
I'm here, man.
First 8 minutes is open for you. That's how we do. Okay, so your mic is open. First 8 minutes is open for you. Your mic is open. Open floor, man. How y'all week was, man?
My week was good. Yeah.
Open floor, man. How y'all week was?
Man, y'all gotta fix that echo.
It was a week.
Coming out of there. Let me see. I think I can take care of that.
Yeah.
You gotta fix that echo.
It was a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I see. Okay. Yeah, it was a pretty good week, man. Everybody had a good week, man. I'm gonna let Gangsta get the mic first, and then we'll follow behind Gangsta. How was your week, though, Ro?
Hey, it was cool, man. You know, everything's everything, man. You know, I had a little issue with my peoples, but we worked through it. You know what I mean? We all right. You know, and other than that, every day, you know, the same. You know, trying to get some change, stay out their face.
That's real.
Yeah, man. A man without a plan.
Yeah, for sure.
What about you, JB? What's going on with you?
Indeed.
What about you, JB?
Started a new project. Yeah. Started a new project building on a school. Going in and installing lights and
just doing the norm, chill day.
That's what's up, man. That's
Yeah.
what's up. What about you, Cypher? How was your week, brother?
My week's beginning to be great. It's off again today. Yes, sir. So my week starts tomorrow. I'll tell you about that tomorrow.
Oh, you at the end of your week.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I hope everybody had a good weekend, man. What about you, nephew? How was your weekend?
I mean, my week was good. It was busy. It was good, but it was busy though.
That's good. Don't always confuse busy with progress.
Oh
Somebody
yes,
else.
sir. Finishing up this album, getting this business right. You know what I'm saying? Getting it out there.
That's good.
You being productive. That's some good stuff, man. That's some good stuff, man.
That's real.
That's some good stuff. We're gonna move it right along, man. Y'all know what time it is. MJB.
Yeah,
Today's current events.
Talking about today's current events, man. Today we was gonna do it a little different today and switch it up a little bit. We're not really focusing on a current event per se that actually happened, recently. We're mostly focusing on a topic today, tonight, rather.
Okay.
On two different topics. We do have a current event, but right now we're on a quick topic of interracial dating. Interracial dating. How do most people feel about it? Have you ever done it? What do you think about it? And things like that and so forth. We want to welcome all of our viewers. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in. If you have any questions or concerns, you want to give your advice, your comment, please call that number on the bottom of the screen right there. We will accept your call and bring you live on air. Talk live with us and give us your opinion regarding the current events and these topics on the Grown Man Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. First topic is interracial dating. For me, I've never been in an interracial relationship that I can remember. I was in a long time ago, but never really gave it much thought until my older age, the age getting close to 50 and whatnot. Different things become more important, as you get older. So you start thinking more and more about different things and putting your input into it and whatnot. But as far as
The interracial dating,
me dating,
I've never been down that road.
never done that.
I never was attracted to that opposite side. I mean, as far as like, if you're talking about like when you say interracial, to me, I look at it black and white. Any
Chinese,
yeah, okay.
Spanish,
It's some beautiful,
all type of Asian.
it's some beautiful Asians out there,
It's beautiful people out there all together. I mean, have you ever dated outside your race? Have you ever thought about dating outside your race? How do you feel about other people dating outside your race? Do you even care about it? That's what we're talking about. Talk to me.
I mean, me personally, like I've done it before. You know what I'm saying? But like I find that like when you date outside your race, they have like a hard time understanding certain stuff like about you, like about your culture, and like you know what I'm saying, like. And then a lot of black people, like we got like certain traumatizations, you feel me? And it's really normal to us, you know what I'm saying? But because that's just everybody got it, we all got it, you know what I'm saying? But to them, it's like different, you know what I'm saying? And they have like a hard time, like really, like grasping on to like how to adjust to that. You feel me? They can't really understand it in a sense, like they can't get to that place in their mind to where they get where you coming from for real, like not all the way at least.
Right. I feel that. I know Gangsta got a lot to say about it, so we're gonna let him give his opinion last. G-Rick, what about you, Cypher? What you got to say about it?
I don't really believe it's a thing. Y'all say interracial dating. I say dating period. Because you have two black people and they don't know their damn culture. So
Yeah.
what are we talking about here? We saying that we got black people and white people and we got two different cultures. Nah, we're Americans. The same culture, just from maybe a different perspective or something. Now we looking at blacks and Cuban or something. Cubans, they deep within their culture. When we look at other nationalities, for one, we twisted anyway. Cause black ain't no nationality. You can't look nowhere on the map and find black. Oh, the Black Sea. You from the Black Sea. And when you say American, you looking at you think about some Europeans or whatever. They don't put white American in front of their shit. They don't put German American. Why we putting African American,
I
Afro
got to agree with
American,
you on that, Simon.
Black
I got
American?
to agree.
You can't. If you look at Africa, Africa is a continent with about 200 something countries on it. Which one of you belong to? You African American? You?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just an American.
Mm-hmm.
So if I date anybody over here, I'm dating another American.
I can dig it. I can dig
Now,
it.
when you start getting into they look, that's a white American that you date. Okay, here come the problem. Here come the problem. The problem ain't between the two individuals. It's between now you trying to get the two individuals to bring their families together or their friends together.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, see, when you're looking at dating now in these days, it's between you and that individual. The parents coming, the families coming together is just an added plus, but it ain't really a necessity.
Right. Right. That's just a
The
part of it.
opinions of others ain't got nothing to do with that. But
Yeah.
now, and we talking about the different perspectives, like we look at our history in this country. And again, it's still just an American thing when you're looking at black and white dating each other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because we the only ones still see it as, damn, I'm dating the slave master child.
Yeah.
Now, we in
Absolutely.
love. We deeply in love. It don't matter. Whether it's a black man and a white woman or a white man with a black woman. Soon as the other side called the other one a nigga, how do you react to that? Y'all in love. Y'all playing and all this is not together. Do you still look at it from how you would look at somebody in the street calling you out your name?
Nah, it's dead at that point. It's over.
It's over, man.
It's over. Like, I can't even. But look, though, I can add to that. Though I can really add to that and say, moreover, that it's really a class thing. It's just that more often than not, our class is at the bottom side of that. You feel me? So they ain't never really been through nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they can't relate to me because they ain't been through nothing. It's just that it more so happened that the other, races be up there and we down here. So we can say we all American, but the class is different. So you can't get my mentality because you ain't never been through what I've been through to put me here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm feeling it.
So I mean, we got to look at this from a different perspective. I mean, it can't just be like, oh, if you date somebody, what is our nationality first? We haven't agreed on that.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
And it should
You're
be
right.
one.
Everybody else,
That's true.
everybody else has a nationality.
No, wait.
Everybody else have a nationality.
Like you saying like the Puerto Ricans, the Jews and stuff like that. You saying that type of nationality?
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. We don't have that. We don't even have nothing to call. All we know is black people. That's all we know. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, how's that classified? You feel me?
It's not.
That's my point. There it is.
You know,
So
That's why we are no matter what. we still find ourselves at the bottom. I don't care. Like the Ukraine's gonna be over here next month.
Yeah,
Ukraine's gonna be over here next month. I guarantee you this: the worst off of them, the one that's doing worst off, is gonna be doing better than the average one of us.
Well, that's how it's always been in the
No,
U.S.
I'm just saying, it don't matter what you have when you come over here.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? And within 3 to 4 months, you're gonna be better off than the black person over here.
I'm gonna tell you why though,
It's sad.
because they ain't scared of them.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? They're not scared of them.
Who ain't scared of?
Who ain't scared of?
You know who ain't
You know
scared of. They ain't scared of them.
They
You
ain't
know what I'm
scared of
saying?
them. You know
So
what
it's
I'm saying?
different. They gotta keep us down because they really scared of us. You know what I'm saying?
that's real. Now, see,
Nah,
that's where it's really at.
trying
They
to
know.
keep us at bay, huh?
Yeah. They know the power we hold, but we're afraid to tap into it. Some of us don't even know we have it.
Some of them don't even know, but if you know that you know what you know, then you know.
Yeah, it's like once you know you got it, you know how to utilize it, and it manifests for you. And if people can, if you can just make that what you're doing, if you can make it to a bigger plane, it can change a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Right.
and hey, like you say, they treat us the way they treat us because hey, they I see it as they see something in us that they're afraid for us. That they're afraid for us to let it loose.
Come on.
I mean, it really ain't even no question. It ain't even what they see. They already know. They trying to keep us from knowing.
excuse me. Can we please use proper nouns instead of these pronouns? Because I want to really know who they are.
Look, man, we can't.
They are the people who was canceling Nick Cannon for Wildin' Out
Once you
and
on top of the
throwing
knowledge,
Whoopi Goldberg off the show. That's who they are.
Okay, so that you're talking about the so-called Jews then.
Dating. I love the way y'all is displaying how who we are and what we stand for. This is something that doesn't exist in our form. You know, this is what Cypher was trying to explain to you. This is something that doesn't exist in our mentality. We way beyond that. We on another, we on something else. You know, I hope they caught that. I just wanted to acknowledge that before we move too past Friday. I gotta let Gangsta get in, y'all. He itching, y'all. He itching.
I'm cool.
Go ahead, though.
Yeah, no. What's happening, man? I'm cool. I'm just listening. You know, we kind of jumped subjects, so as far as that interrelation, as far as inter, yeah. All right. Yeah, we did a little bit. It's all good. But that inter dating, interrelation. Damn, man, excuse me. Interracial relationships. Yeah, I've done it 1,000 times, man. I mean, some of them be cool, some of them be not cool. You know, it go both ways, man. Sometimes you can't understand. You know, like your young brother said, they can't understand why uh, some of us. You know, I mean, we still got our head. I mean, our lips turned the wrong way on certain subjects. You know, because that ain't gonna never change. You know what I mean? Because they ain't been through the things we've been through, just like he said. So sometimes, they're not gonna see where we coming from, and sometimes, I date, not just. I mean, I date it be chicks from everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Not the white chicks. Too tough. I don't mean nothing by that, but yeah, not. What I mean? I do Spanish. All forms of that Spanish. Anyone in Venezuela, Brazil, all that. I do all those, and
You just demonstrating
yeah,
that.
man, I just been in a lot of relationships.
Demonstrating that. That's all. Showing that you don't see color either. That's all.
I can't hear you, cuz. What you say?
You're
Huh?
just showing that you don't see color.
No, I just said,
You're just showing that you don't see color.
right. I feel you on that. I don't really, everybody get a fair shake with me till you do something wrong, I give you be at 100 when we start, and I shake your hand. We at 100, or maybe 1,000. But then, as soon as you show me what it is, I'm out of there. I ain't got. I'm pretty straightforward. So I give everybody a fair chance. And then when you do the wrong thing, it's a wrap. I keep you from around me. Buster free and sucker free. The only way to be. Keeping them around me, for real. You know, straight up. But
That's what's up, man.
yeah. I
You
mean,
know,
I've enjoyed them. I've enjoyed them. My relationships with the yeah, with the other ones. Some of them don't understand. Like you said, they can't understand the black man. Because we ain't as predictable and pickable as they might try to make it seem. You know what I mean?
yeah.
There's a lot of things go on with being a black man. Why? And the only way you're gonna know what it is by being a black man. That's what it is.
I think everybody got their own got their own preference. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own choice. Everybody love who they love, and you can't control that. You can't stop that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It's a beautiful thing, man. We moving right along. Y'all know what time it is. Moving right along, right along. MJB.
Family and relationships. Family and relationships.
Just touching bases on family, man. You know how we like to leave a good word with every different segment that we touch on. So for family relationships, can't see we gonna let you start it off. Any good words you want to touch on? Last week we had the nephew called in asking about
Yeah.
getting good advice about his family and whatnot. So that was real cool.
Yeah.
He was able to give some assistance and some knowledge on how to
Speak to your
speak
kid.
to your child in a subtle way instead of
So,
abrupt way, coming from a man. So that was some good knowledge for all men out there. So, Double O, what you got for family and relationships this morning? What's happening?
I mean, we're gonna touch back on the subject we was talking about last week as far as how to communicate with your kids and stuff. I mean, like you said, you gotta find a common ground. But in my house, it always been, like I said last time, what daddy say goes, what mama say goes. It really ain't too much room for debate. I mean,
Right,
uh, you got to do what your parents say. You know what I mean? You got to. You know what I mean? Because they know the way. And
right,
I didn't understand it then. You know,
right,
because I wasn't a parent then. You know what I'm saying? But now, I understand it all. You know, and I don't know. I was lucky enough to, grow up where I seen a man be a man and a woman be a woman. So how I feel about the family is, you know, it's the head of the family. It's and that's what it is. You got to trust and believe that they're gonna guide you in the right way and help you be the person that you're supposed to be. As long as you got your moms and your pops doing right by you, you know what I mean. You just got to focus on doing what they tell you to do. Because 9 times out of 10, they ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. They're gonna show
right,
you the light.
right,
And
right,
I ain't gonna front. I had a hard. I mean, I got a. My sons. And they was hard headed. But they had a little me. You know what I mean? So I expected what I expected. I checked it when it needed to be checked, and I don't know. It's got to be the foundation. Got to be some on respect. Built on respect. As long as you got that, I guess everything else seemed to fall in place. As long as everybody respect each other, and you keep the lines of communication open. But
yeah.
from a kid's point of view, I mean, you really ain't got no say. So, I didn't have none.
I'm
Not
real big.
not at
I'm
all.
real big.
You know, whatever they said is how it went. Period. To this day, my mama tell me something, I'm gone. I'm doing it right then. Ain't no a little while later. None of that. Because yeah, she wanted done. Whatever she said, she wanted done right then. You know, yeah. I mean, whatever she say goes, man. You know, and hope they raise you right, and you know what you got to do for yours, man. Just you know, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
man. I give it to you best you can get. Um, that's real, man.
yeah, for sure. You know, I see
Have you
kids trying to argue.
hold on a second, let's see here. What'd you say, Jason?
I said I've seen people, young adults, try to argue with mom. I mean, not yeah, but I've seen it a few times where the dude is talking to his mom, is kind of reckless, and I'm like, wow, you know,
You mean
if yeah, I
the
don't
child?
know, but that's huh?
You saying a relationship, girl in a relationship?
No. I'm talking about as far as a kid and a parent. I'm saying I've seen some kids, argue with their mom and stuff. But I just, I be wanting to say something. I see that kind of junk. That's all. Yeah, go ahead. You can't talk to your mom no any kind of way. You only get one of them, man. You
Nah,
know.
but I feel like y'all opposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause when I was younger, you feel me? I'm from Ivy Lane. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know me.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
you talking crazy, your OG over there. You talking crazy, your mom over there. Somebody get in your head.
Say that again. My nephew, can you say that again for the people?
I said I just feel like people don't fear nothing because it ain't no repercussions how I used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, like you talking to your mama crazy, them boys find out you come outside the next day and get stumped on. Like it's just life ain't what it used to be. Like, everything got to be soft now. Everything pillow now. It's weird.
It's horrible.
Well, they promoting it in
horrible,
commercials
man.
and stuff.
It's horrible, man. It's
You
horrible.
you can't even watch a commercial without seeing it.
And this generation is watered down, man. I can't say the words that I want to say, man, but it's watered down, man. They not bred from the cloth is all it's different, man. This is something completely different, man.
Yeah.
The way we were raised,
Yeah.
and that's why we came up with the Grown Men podcast. We are trying to instill the things that we was raised up on back into the community, into our family, piece by piece, inch by inch, and hopefully it spread like a disease, man. Because right now, society is horrible. What's going on, man? It's horrible. So I'm gonna just leave it at that, man. Free cycle.
Well, I'm dealing with family relationships. I'm gonna take it back to the original topic of the day because that's really when this interrelationships, interracial or multicultural relationships really take a hit when you start dealing with the kids. You see what I'm saying? Because now we say we don't want to put ourselves in the box, but then we go out and we want everybody to accept our interracial, multicultural relationship, and our children are the ones that really take a hit because they don't really know who they are
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
as an interracial or multicultural individual. They don't know. We mostly deal with black and white. That's what we're gonna stay with. They don't know if they should be living their black half or their white half, or try to live both at the same time.
Yeah.
This is where we really failing the children when we start looking at it like this. We got to start looking at them as children.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Point blank.
Right.
We can't be looking at it as a multicultural or interracial. We got to just see them for people, humans.
Right.
That's it. Nothing else outside of that. When you start trying to find things to divide us into separates, that's when we become having problems with each other. Because we start to divide ourselves up. No, we're just gonna stick with the fact we're human.
Yeah.
This is a child. Don't have no difference in nothing. Oh, when you see children out there playing, they all have the same problems. They all have no problem. Go home and eat and come back out and play again. That's it. They happy to be with each other. It's the adults that start instilling all these different emotions, and we got to keep this stuff away from our children, period. That don't matter if you're interracial or solid black or solid white, solid Hispanic or whatever. Look at yourselves as humans first. That's it.
That's right.
Yeah.
I gotta agree with you on that, man. MJB,
Yeah, you hit it on the head.
what you got to add to it?
Humanity. Be humanitized. Yeah, just human. Be human.
You always got a good word for the people. That's what's up, man. Y'all tuned in to Grown Men Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening in. You're now tuned in to GMP. I'm your host, Another Chance. We got MJB, Free Cypher, and nephew in the building also visiting. Appreciate you joining us. Youngin in the building. We're going to take a quick break, quick calls, pay some bills. Be right back.
If it's time for a treat, it's time for Melted Morsels by Nicole. Only the finest ingredients are used in these tasty pastries. Bite after satisfying bite. Baked with love and methods passed down from generation to generation, there's a morsel for every occasion. Whether cakes, pies, cookies, or any decadent goodies in between, Melted Morsels has the fix for your sweet tooth. Go to www.meltedmorsels.com or call 407-536-0708. Melted Morsels by Nicole. Sweets, anyone?
Melted Morsels by Nicole. She has the best desserts, man. If you know, like I know, you will put your order in, man. Melted Morsels.
I'm sure, man.
Cakes, cookies, pies. She does it all, man. It's not just the normal. She has gourmet cakes, gourmet cookies. You know, she has the bomb. You definitely want to hook up with her. Give her a call, Nicole, with Melted Morsels. Her number is 407-955-6431. That's Nicole with Melted Morsels. 407-955-6431. We also going to take another quick call. Check out some stuff going on. Take another quick call. So,
Praise the Lord.
everybody in the building? Amen. I just want to thank God to see all these beautiful faces here in front of me. It's a pleasure to you guys. Time out your busy schedule to join us on our quest, on our mission. Amen. We appreciate you, and we're gonna do this with God. Amen.
Amen.
I know that's right. Make a choice and them unto the Lord, all you people. Amen.
Praise God. Can everybody in the building? Amen.
Appreciate your patience. Appreciate your patience, folks. We're just gonna bring it on back in, y'all. Appreciate your patience. Thanks so much for tuning in. Let's see if we got everybody there. There we go. We got somebody calling in. We got a caller, y'all. Hold on, let's take this call. We got a caller calling in. Hello, caller. You live on the air with Grown Men Podcast. Caller, talk. You live on the air. Speak your piece. Hey, caller. You live on the air with Grown Men Podcast. Speak your piece.
We're on time out. Pause.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much, Cedric. We sure appreciate you calling in. Free Cypher, he was giving you a shout out, basically letting you know he agreeing with what you said. Did you hear him, Cypher?
No, I had to unplug my thing on accident, man.
Okay, could you repeat that for him, Cedric?
I catch it on replay and respond to him. You know, everything be good. Everything good.
Absolutely. 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 Yes, sir. We sure appreciate you.
Okay, so now another chance.
Yes, sir.
Can you repeat that for us? I mean, gangster, did y'all hear that? Young, did y'all hear?
Okay, Cedric. Thanks
Yeah, I
so
heard
much.
him.
Okay, y'all heard?
Go ahead, sir.
I couldn't hear it, so can you repeat that for me?
He was just saying that he appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, speaking up for the grown men, you know what I'm saying, speaking on the kids and everything like that, because that's is needed.
Okay, peace.
Yeah, he was just basically agreeing with you, acknowledging, that's what's important. Starting out, it's all, starting out with the kids, putting the focus there, with the
That's
mom,
where
the
that's
right,
exactly where we at now.
yes, sir,
That's
yes,
where we at. That's where we got to put the focus at.
absolutely, absolutely, man. Y'all tuned in to Grown Men Podcast. We appreciate your patience, man. We appreciate everybody that tuned in, listening. Appreciate you following.
Yes.
Appreciate you calling in. Cedric Lomax, much love and respect out there to everybody out there in Sanford. Thank you so much for listening and calling in. All my family and friends out there on Facebook and YouTube, thank you so much. We're gonna move it right along, MJB. To the next segment.
Building morale.
Building morale, man. strengthening up these kids. Same thing we talking about as normal, man. Building morale, man. Basically the same as what nephew was talking about, man. This world is headed down the wrong direction, man. So it's up to the real men that's left to try to guide everybody back, man, to do what we can do, piece by piece, put our part in, because right now, it's poison, man. It's poison. I'm trying to figure out
Hey,
the best way to put
all
it.
I know is there's certain laws finna be changed if we don't step up. That's all I'm saying for us real men.
Yeah, man, definitely. We got to start getting out there, getting ourselves educated on these ballots, man, and voting. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Wasting these votes, man.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That's big. Voting is big. You know,
I say to a certain degree.
it all has its, it's a percentage.
Yeah.
It's a percentage. You know, taking a stand. I mean, I think it's as far as the little things all the way to the big things. What's going to take it, man? To make this change, man.
People been voting all their life. We still at the bottom, just like what Cypher was saying. And the young cat, he said we always somewhere find ourselves still at the bottom. But we ain't gonna take it there tonight. Just keep going.
Keep moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look like Gangster wanted to say something. I'm gonna bring you in tonight, Gangster. Go ahead. Oh, it look like you muted your own mic. Yeah,
Is his mic? It look like it's muted.
unmute your mic, Gangster.
Youngin is too.
Nah, I'm muted, but I did it on purpose.
Oh, okay. Gangster got his muted, but he don't know it.
Yeah,
Gangster, your mic muted. Oh, okay. He on the phone. He wasn't talking to
His
us.
mic muted.
Go ahead, Gangster.
Yeah.
Not me.
Go ahead, Gangster.
Yeah, it was your mic. It was your mic, not mine. It
Nah,
wasn't
I
me,
ain't
Cypher.
did that. I
No,
was just
not you,
looking at.
Cypher. Double O.
Oh,
Double O muted the mic from up there on his control and talking about
okay.
it's me. Talking about it's me, you know what I mean? Because I guess you get a little echo or something, you know what I mean? But it's,
Oh,
yeah, I was just saying, yeah, what were you talking about?
We were talking about building morale, man. Just building men and doing our part as far as strengthening men.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, man, I mean, know that, man. Like they say, I know we talk about we always be on the bottom, man, on the totem pole, but we used to it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why we always struggle, survive, because I mean we come from, where we come from, man, and we it's in us, man. And we don't just lay down, man. It ain't in me just to lay down and let it happen how they want that, other people want it to happen. Feel like I'm less than a man if I let, one of the other cats, decide, how I'm supposed to be, and where I'm supposed to be, I'm always going to carve my own lane, and I'm gonna make sure it happen for me. You know what I mean? It's a mandatory. I can't just sit back and accept what they want me to accept. I'm a go getter, man, and I feel like every black man as long as you can put one foot in front of the other, you can go get it, man, and don't let nobody tell you can't have it, man. I got a problem when they say I can't have it. I don't understand. I can have it if I
What do
want
you
it.
say to youth out there? When
Huh?
it's, don't really know, they don't really have a father figure in their life, so they kind of like
Yeah.
going down the wrong direction.
Yeah.
What would you have to say to them?
Um, First of all, there's a lot of young men that ain't got their fathers figured out. You know what I'm saying? So you don't think you're alone with that, and don't use that as no crutch. I mean, your mama there, you know, and so mama give you enough love to take you through. I know she will. You know, I was lucky enough to grow up in a household where both of them was there. You know, so I really wouldn't. I really don't notice how. You know what I'm saying? Because my dad was, you know, he was there from the beginning to the end, as far as I can remember. You know what I'm saying? I remember seeing right there, man. You know, holding me down, man. You know, making sure I had some lights, making sure I had some clothes on my back, and making sure I knew how I go. Cause hard head make something else. You know what I'm talking about? And Slim made sure we knew that. So I mean, it's kind of hard for me to tell them, you know what I'm saying, because I was fortunate enough to have that in my life. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna tell them to be strong and try to keep, going. But I can't really say, what to do if your pops ain't there. Cause pops was there for me, dog. For real, the hell a dude, man. And he kind of breaking up on me.
I mean, best I can say is this. We got to teach the kids. If we don't educate the children, we're gonna be just as lost 50 years from now as we are now. We quick to say that this generation of children is gone. They can't be saved. I'm the first to admit that that's my generation's fault.
See, but I
My
disagree with the
generation.
too late
You
part.
ain't in my generation. Be quiet, young man.
No, but we the product of it though.
Be 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 quiet, young man.
You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm
It's
saying? Like
time
I
for
feel
us.
like if we had more
No, it's
options, we
time. It's
could.
time. It's time for your uncles, your fathers, your friends' fathers, their uncles to take control of y'all. You understand me? It is you and your peers that are out of control. You is my nephew. It is my children that is in your age group that is out of control. It is my children's friends that are out of control. And it is their parents, their uncles, me, these other guys here that's quick to say, I can't do nothing with them. I can't say nothing to them. Every time I say something to them, they gonna cuss me out. They gonna disrespect me. They gonna make me want to just shoot the mess out of them. Guess what? It's because we allowed y'all to get out of hand, out of control. We had a figure, a structure in our streetness coming up, in our household coming up. We didn't provide that for y'all. And we still want to neglect that responsibility now. We even got y'all buying into it. Oh, it ain't y'all fault. It ain't y'all. It is our fault. And that's why we here today to correct that. We finna rectify that. Starting with you.
Yeah.
He get to your blood raw.
Nah, but I don't think you said nothing wrong. Only thing I was saying was like I just feel like it ain't too late for us. Like, I feel like
It ain't.
even a lot of my
It ain't.
peers, even the ones who doing good and the ones who doing bad, could all be doing better if they just had a few more doors open for them. You know what I'm saying? A few more opportunities.
That's what we here for. That's what we here for. Make sure that y'all just don't look at the bull crap that we did and get stuck into that. Because most of us that was out there doing bull crap, it was to get to the doors that is now opening for y'all generation. We was trying to get them doors open for us, but we had to go through the bull crap to get them doors open.
Yeah.
We don't want y'all going through the bull crap
That's
out here in the streets for nothing.
Right.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Out here killing up your soldiers for nothing.
For real.
And see, I'm born and raised right here in this city of Orlando,
You
and
don't even own the block.
we always fought against each other. Yeah, it was always about that. Neighborhood versus neighborhood, this and that and the other. But the thing was, it wasn't so much killing involved. And most of us was able, once we went from neighborhood versus neighborhood, ended up going to the juvenile detention center and getting sent to different programs within them same neighborhoods that you was against. Coming together now because y'all the only ones that y'all know in these strange towns and cities out here in the woods.
Yeah.
Then you go to the county jail, it's back to neighborhood versus neighborhood. Go up the road and make it up to the state's penitentiary, it's back to county versus county now. Y'all around here killing up, y'all fighting the ones that y'all fighting against, y'all killing up. Who y'all gonna click up with when y'all get sent somewhere else? Y'all better look at what's going on. Y'all need to come together and get ready for the real war. It ain't even much about y'all. Y'all got minor beefs. Problems that it can be squashed with. Stop talking.
And the generation is what generation? What years we talking about? What year we talking about? This is
Are you saying millenniums?
what year?
I'm talking about right now these just from 26 to 19.
From what?
Let's see.
Say that again.
From 26 to 19
From 26.
right now. We could go as low as 14, but I'm saying 26 to 19.
Oh yeah, you talking about that? Yeah, okay,
Oh
okay.
man, that's
19 to 26. I got you, type. I got you. Yeah, 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 yeah. And you're right. It is
These
all
are the
about.
ones that we're losing, and we're gonna lose them forever. Because
Yeah,
But it's gonna
the ones that's not getting killed, they're getting real life sentences.
yeah. Make out.
First charge, murder.
Mhm.
Just bypass petty theft.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? First charge ever, murder.
Yeah.
it's gonna take something big though, because you know what I'm saying. Can't one side stop without the other side stop, because then it's gonna get worse for you know what I'm saying. So it's gonna take a citywide,
It's
like
gonna
you know what I'm
take
saying.
a whole effort. That's why every week I get on here and I say we got to call on everybody.
Roll
All
call.
the uncles,
Calling on
all
all
the
the
fathers,
all the
all the street legends,
yeah.
all the OGs,
Mhm. Mhm.
all the people out there in these streets that know what the problem is and what needs to really be done. This time we can't be scared. We can't sit there and just be like, man, I can't do nothing with it. No, we can't. It's gonna only be us that can do something.
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't nobody else care. Anybody else out there they want to kill. We see this here. Jump out, they jumping out to kill. They ain't trying to lock you up.
Absolutely. Y'all giving the knowledge to him,
Yeah,
man. Y'all
yeah.
giving the knowledge to him. Y'all bringing it right into that next segment, MJP.
Yeah, you right.
Y'all tuned in to Grown Man Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Knowledge, wisdom, understanding.
Normally close out the show with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. A couple of bits and pieces for someone to take with them and grow with, use, and think about. Eventually, we open the floor. We're gonna go ahead and let you kick this one off. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. When you done, just let me know, and then I'll go ahead and keep it moving.
Hey man, all right. What you said? Nothing. I couldn't hear you. We talking about
No,
knowledge and understanding, wisdom, right? Well,
yeah.
just know. Yeah. Go ahead, man. All right. Well, what I say about what I say about this, as far as the knowledge goes, I just want every young black man to know, man. Every young black brother, man. I say it all the time. It's more than one way to get to where you got to go. It's more than one way, man. You know what I'm saying? And no, we at we kind of materialistic most of the time, but period, man. Whatever drive you, let it drive you to be successful, man. You're gonna have to leave some people alone. You're gonna have to do what you gotta do as far as for yourself, man. In order for you to walk the walk you want to walk, sometimes you gotta deal with some other people. Uh, stay humble and try to get uh, what you need in this world to succeed, man. Whatever you need, go get it, man. Don't wait for nobody to give it to you, man. Cause they ain't handing out nothing, but heartache. Don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying? So just strive to be the best you can be, man. And you should be all right, man. Just walk a righteous path and the rest will fall in place, man. Put God first. You should be all right. That's all I got to say about it.
Straight up. I love appreciate that. Gangster coming from the gangster's corner, you always got some good words, always got some good words, man. But
For sure, man. For sure. I try.
nephew, we're gonna let you go ahead and cut on in and do your thing. Coming from Young my nephew, I got to sit here and say I think that he is a lot smarter than a lot of these young cats out there. So I appreciate his motivation and his strive to do better. You know what I mean? So that's why I invited him on the show. That's why I wanted to get his opinion on different thoughts. So you know, it is what it is. Young.
Everybody got to move together. But nah, my word for the day, my little closing thoughts for the day, like, and this is something so real. I just had this thought the other day. You feel me? Took myself out of a situation. Like, every situation is only big as you decide it's gonna be,
Mm,
and we're
yeah,
gonna leave it at that.
Straight up.
that goes that go right into what I wanted to say.
That's G Code for real, man.
Yeah,
Go ahead and baby.
yeah. I was saying, never allow your ego to get too big. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and that's sort of like what the young brother was saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and because once you get to that level of that ego that got so big, you can't really see in front of you, and then anything can happen.
That's right.
You know what I'm
Crash.
saying? You,
You
that,
crash.
that's right.
You crash.
So you gotta,
What you
you
gonna
know,
run into?
and that's so we gotta keep, you know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful thing that he said, because it goes to show that the information is reaching.
Okay.
The information that's being, talked about between all of us
Mm-hmm.
is being reached to the young one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? For him to say something like that, you know what I'm talking about?
I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
with you.
already and that's what needs to be spoken more of amongst your peers. You know what I'm saying? Talks like that.
Okay.
Talks like this, like real life, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Guide a brother through the steps of life. You know what I'm saying? Show him the way. Try to show him the way. You know what I'm saying? If he willing to listen, if he ain't, then he'll let him go get bruised a couple of times.
Right. He'll come back.
Ain't got no choice.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, you say you the best, you gotta be the best. You say you the biggest, you gonna have to be the biggest, and you gonna have to keep being it.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems like every day on this earth, I'm learning that no matter how heavy you thought that last weight was, man, there's another big one right around the corner, man. But the good thing about it is you got the strength to lift it. You know what I mean?
Well, you ain't even gotta.
So
The thing I look at it is, you ain't even gotta make it be big. You can see it coming before it happens. And be like, okay, I need to handle my business. I need to handle my business. Let me just start focusing on that for a minute, and let me get back over here so I can make that not be so big. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's all how you coordinate and how you push out your thought. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How you push out that thought.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean.
Well, you the professional. You the professor on mind magic. Talk to us, MJB.
Well, I mean, it's understanding how the subconscious and the conscious work. You know what I'm saying? The hidden and the seen. Feel me?
Yeah.
So I mean, you learn how it works. I mean, for everybody it's different. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only gonna be your experiences that you done got to this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna develop that mind. So you gotta try to work it. You know how to add, subtract, and I mean, it's just you feel me? Everything has a consequence.
That's right.
So how you want your consequence to be?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how my whole ministry came about, man. My Protect Our Head ministry.
Yeah.
Everything that you see, hear, feel, you're gonna absorb it one way or another. So why not absorb the positive things?
There you go. That's it.
Fill that cup up with something good so you can pour out something good.
Hey,
you know,
everything has a reaction.
You gotta keep reminding me, MJB, to keep pick up a book and read a new book. Read a new book. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever is your interest. If it's running a business, get a business book. Yeah.
Something that you can put yourself into and let it become you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you, man.
Yeah. I mean, you know, so just that's all I had to say with the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. I mean, just pay attention to the way you walk. That's it. I'm done.
You're listening to Grown Men Podcast. I'm your host, Another Chance. We're in the building live with MJB, the God of Shaw, Free Cypher Allah, Gangsta Corner G Rick, and our special guest, Youngin from the Big Old Man. Much love, man. We're just hanging out. Y'all know how we do Grown Men Podcast, man. Another special edition, another wonderful evening. And we right on time, man. If any of my guests or my co-hosts got a closing thought or a word, we'll do that, man. And closing thoughts and closing words.
No.
I just want to say, hey man, we appreciate you lending us your ear and giving us a chance to get some of this stuff off our chest and an opportunity to reach somebody, turn them around. You know what I mean? I appreciate to get the platform we got, and I appreciate y'all brothers, man, for doing it with me. You know, and we appreciate all the listeners. Thank you. Tell your friends so they can subscribe too. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Gangsta gone, man.
Straight up. We sure appreciate your comment, Gangsta. Respect and love, man. Yeah. Absolutely. So we're gonna keep it moving right along. Anybody else got anything else to say? Free Cypher, nephew?
Peace.
Nah, man. Green Heart Show on the way. Yeah, everybody have a good night. Everybody be safe, man. Y'all make sure y'all get home safe. Make sure y'all get them kids home, man.
Straight up. MJB.
Hey, everything good. Peace out. Thanks for looking.
We sure appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Tune in every Tuesday night, Grown Men Podcast at 7:30 p.m. We talking real men, real issues, real solutions. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless y'all. Y'all have a best night. We're going to go ahead and share this on different YouTube and Facebook platforms. So if you miss it, don't worry, we're going to share it. Grown Men Podcast. We out.
Knowledge, wisdom, understanding.
Grown Men Podcast. Grown Men Podcast. Grown Men Podcast. Grown Men Podcast. You know what it is. Grown Men Podcast.